Hello everyone, and welcome to Terraria. This game is a pretty big deal. It's probably my second favorite game of all time. It doesn't beat Skyrim, but this is still a great game. It's very similar to Minecraft. Originally, this was supposed to be a Minecraft video, however, apparently my recording system isn't compatible with Minecraft, so that's upsetting, but I decided to put it into this game because I've also really liked this game. But as you see, I do have multiple characters. I actually have a lot of experience. I mean, you can look at these run times right here. Yeah. But with this game, if you're gonna make a series on this channel, with this game, you're going to need some experience. So, we've got this character right here. His name, the reason there's 26 seconds of time because this has been like the third time or fourth or whatever time I've been trying to record this game. Hasn't been working out, but hopefully will today. His name's Red. I'm not really creative, and this name right here, I did not name it. If you don't just I chose the name The Exiled in New Beginning, but I did not choose these names. If you don't choose a name, we'll just randomly generate. If you're wondering why half of this is green and half of this is red and this one's purple, is because when you're creating a role, you can choose an evil to combat against, the corruption or the crimson. I chose corruption for this role. The purple is corruption because it's actually the original evil. They decided to make an alternative evil if you wanted to. The reason why everything else is crimson is not because I actually chose crimson. Well, I chose crimson for this one because I haven't played on crimson before. With these two though, actually I just have done random. Like, I just do random for some reason I've gotten crimson. I don't know why. But we will be doing, but the evil we'll be fighting against will be known as the Crimson. So this is the world we are on. We start with a sword, pickaxe, axe, hammer, a staff that summons this guy. Hold on, I gotta sneeze, guys. Sorry, I don't want to do that into the mic because that would be very rude to my audience. But yeah, so this game, it's better than Minecraft, but like 2D basically. It also has a lot more stuff than Minecraft. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff. Random chests around. Hold up to reach out. Okay. I don't know everything about this game, but I know some stuff. Do pretty interesting series. So yeah. What we want to do is first take these rope, put it there. It's duplicated now. Same with the magic here. You can do it basically. What you want to do is duplicate everything. That's basically the best thing you want to do. Alright, ooh, a boom. Oh, it's a weak boomerang though. That's kind of disappointing. With this, it's just like with us, Skyrim. This game is an RPG game. Let's just break my previous torches so I can actually full on duplicate my torches. This is a RPG game. You can have multiple different builds. While Minecraft is more focused on the survival aspect of things, Terraria is more focused on RPG. And because there's actually plenty of different types of ores, there's multiple bosses as well. So yeah. Like for example, this ore is tin. This is tin ore. While tin isn't super useful, it is rather good. And we got really lucky because there's a cave right off the start with this, with a golden chest. Ooh, Band of Regeneration. That will be great. Also, yeah, we do start with wings, fleshling wings. Okay. Ooh, looks like we're right next to a desert, which would be actually pretty helpful because I plan on going for a range build. So yeah. I usually go for a lot of power-based builds, but this range build is going to focus mainly on how fast my weapon can fire, rather than how much does it do, because there's multiple different types of ranged weapons. There's bows, crossbows, and guns, and launchers. I'm going to be using guns, and I just feel like they'll be the most efficient here. Oh, that was just a giant worm. I decided to do that because if I can shoot a bunch of bullets, no point, then that's like a better strategy than, let's say, being able to shoot one very powerful bullet, because what if you miss? Because enemies do also tend to move around, so it's not like your beam is going to be always perfect. If we press tab, we can switch maps. I mean, I have a map up in the corner. We can have like this transparent map right here. That face over there, we'll get to that. We'll press escape to open up our inventory. If I press this right here, this widens the map, and this is the entire world. This is our guide. His name is Harley, and we build houses for him. We have to build a house for him. You have to build houses in this game, multiple houses, because the more houses you build, the NPCs will spawn, and some NPCs can be extremely useful, and you need them. So it wasn't necessarily wise of me to jump straight into a cave. However, I'll take this workbench. I'll duplicate that. And yeah, we can continue moving. Ooh, there's some iron right there. This is iron ore. That's what we start with iron tools. However, getting iron armor will be good for now. I mean, it's rather weak armor, so no point. So it's not going to stay for a long time. Plus, it doesn't have any extra benefits. It doesn't increase any of my stats, really, just my defense. But it doesn't have any extra stats. So yeah. Iron. So we have 24 iron ore. I need 100 iron ore to duplicate it and be able to spawn it myself. That's what's great about Terraria, that I'm playing Journey Mode Terraria, which is a mode that gives you the power of duplication. And now we have the wood we need to start building a house. This land isn't necessarily extremely flat, so it might be a bit difficult, but we'll make do. So when it comes to building a house, build 3 upwards, find that, then 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna have to chop down these trees, because they're gonna get in our way. And trees do drop acorns, but I don't know what they do. So, yeah. Alright, now that the trees are out of the way, just build over, like that, and then go down the same way so it looks symmetrical. I duplicated a workbench, so we can just place one down. Reopen this. We can actually make ourselves some wood armor, which, I mean, I'll go ahead and do now, although it is extremely weak, and so yeah, but it's a start, I guess. For something to count as a house, it needs to have at least one door, a table, which a workbench does count as a table, a chair, and some light. So just having 2 torches on the side like that counts as light. If you also, so yeah, we need 2 doors, which actually I only needed 1, so I can just put it like that. And yeah, there you go. So now, 1 door there, 1 door there, and your house is not done yet. Because, unlike Minecraft where it's 3D, when you have a structure like this, you need these things called wood walls. We need 400 to duplicate. There we go. Put that in there. There we have it. Then we just here, like this. Just basically just spread your cursor all around well, your inner areas. There you go. Now you have a house. What I recommend doing is that if you have like a bad thing that this is a weak wooden boomerang, if you actually duplicate it, which you only need one, and then you go click the boomerang again to spawn it back in, it gets rid of its downside. So yeah, I don't really have any starting tools that have downside, so that's good. However, when it comes to stuff like this, this is a wooden platform. They're different from wooden just straight out wood, because while they do still count as part of the ceiling, what's good about them is that when you go like that, like this is still technically a house, like that works as a ceiling. You can actually go up them like that, and you can build more floors to a house and make some sort of tower, which is what, if you're new to the game, then yes, you should definitely do that. So I'm just gonna place some chests there, and then just deposit all this stuff. Actually, I don't need that. I'll take the boomerang or tin. And I'll take the sapphires, because why not? We'll duplicate the sapphires. I'll save up with the ore until I get to what I need, which is 100. I only care about the seeds. Health potion, put them in there, why not? Same with this potion. And keep this wooden boomerang on backup just in case. I mean, boomerangs do actually count as melee weapons for some reason, but since it's closer to a ranged weapon, I'm gonna keep it instead of my sword. And let's hop back into the mine and try to get some better stuff. Just like Minecraft, this revolves a lot about mining to get some good materials, and then you can start fighting. But we are not in a good space to start fighting. The armor that I do need that will be beneficial to me is in the desert. I have to find these like fossils and stuff like that, and I can turn these fossils into armor and get armor that actually helps with ranged weaponry, which is great. Now, that mine seems to kind of die off, except, actually, it leads into the desert here, so if we just mine through here, sand, probably one of the most deadly things in this game, because just like in Minecraft, if it falls on you, you can actually suffocate. That right there, that's a boulder. If a boulder falls on you, you're pretty much dead. I'm actually surprised I even survived that. But there's multiple traps throughout these mines, so be careful. Alright, right here, this is gold ore. Full armor is actually pretty good, unlike in Minecraft. Although, when I say good, it's good for the first half of the game. But when you get into the second half of this game, everything you have from the first half of the game is terrible. So, when I say different halves of the game, there's two parts of the game, hard mode and free hard mode. We're currently start off with free hard mode, however... Oh, enemy. Oh yeah, that was just another giant word. When you beat a certain boss, you actually enter into a thing called a stage of the game called hard mode. Things get a lot more harder, of course. New enemies, new bosses, and new ores and weapons and items. So, yeah. This is basically just the beginning of the game, nothing too serious. This first episode, you're probably going to see me a lot doing this, mining. Trying to get that good ore. That's quite a lot of iron ore. Where are we at with that anyway? 69, okay. Not at 100 yet. Let's place a torch right there so you guys can see. So yeah, there's basically just nothing but iron and tin there, which is good. It's good. We got 24 gold, so... Oh, I think I see some gold right here. There we go. Go and place two torches right there. So we'll dig down here. Also, if you dig straight down, no worries, because since you can see what's below you, you don't have to worry about falling in the lava, because you'll know when lava's there, because it lights up the area. So, yeah. Now we got 43 gold, so let's do a little game here. Let's see who can get to 100 first, the iron or gold. So I'm finding actually quite a lot of gold, which is, a little surprising since gold's a bit more rare than iron. But let's see. The jungle is the jungle and the also yeah, that finch. I have the finch right there. It's still on my head if you haven't noticed. It actually fights for me, it protects me. But we got some iron over there. We also have this purple stuff called amethyst. So yeah. Oh. Oh, we got some tin. I didn't. Even though tin is probably like more common than iron or gold, for some reason I can just never find it. Like I always easier find time finding iron or lead, depending on the world. That red stuff down there, that is crimptine ore. It's part of the crimson biome. Well, it comes from the crimson biome. It's pretty rare to see it just in the mine like that. Now, if you're in a corruption world, you won't have something called you won't have crimtine ore. You actually have something called demonite ore, which sounds cooler in my opinion. The bosses for those biomes are actually different, and even the creatures. So, ooh, that's nice. This gives us extra movement speed. I'm going, right down there. That stuff. That is tungsten, another ore in this game. Tungsten is another good ore. It's not as good as gold though. However, it still can be useful. I prefer not getting tungsten because when you spawn in, there's different types of ores you can possibly get. When you start in the war, when you start in a world, you can spawn in a world with copper or tin. Because we spawned in a world with tin, we won't be encountering copper in this world. It's basically like different variants of each other. They function the same, but they're just different. Same goes for iron. There's iron and lead. I prefer to have lead because lead is easier to tell. It's like this black ore that glows blue. It's pretty easy to tell. Copper. I actually prefer tin because there's this later ore. Well, tin is kind of harder to see, but there's this later ore called palladium, which is also the same color as copper, and me personally, I get them confused rather easily. When it comes to tungsten, the other variant is silver, so you can either have silver or tungsten in your world. I preferably don't like either of them because in later game you can find an ore called titanium, and titanium looks like a mix between tungsten and silver, and just having them both is very confusing. Just having either one of them, comparing them to titanium is pretty confusing because as you see, tungsten has like this green stuff on it. It's sort of like a green and black looking ore. Tungsten's like a silver and green ore. So that's why I don't like either one of them. However, if I had to choose, I'd say I'm happy we got tungsten since silver is harder to tell from titanium. Alright, it seems like there was something here. And there's more tungsten. Tungsten seems to also be coming up. Oh, we already have 100 iron ore. That is great. We can just put a duplicator, and now it is duplicated. However, I don't think it's gonna matter. So because we have that, we really don't. We're just attacking. Strange. I didn't see anything else. Because we have iron, we don't really need to get that stuff anymore. Now we just have to focus on getting tin, gold, and tungsten. So yeah. Which I think we might off tungsten soon, because because we seem to be finding a lot of it. Oh. Yeah, the Finch minion is super useful. I'm glad we started off with it. It's gonna be like your best friend throughout free hard mode. The only other minion you can get in hard mode is the Demon Imp, I think, which is better than the Finch. So once I'm able to get my hands on the Demon Imp, I will be using that instead. I seem to be almost through with having to collect Tungsten, fortunately. By the way, this yellow circle, if I press Control, as you see my cursor changes, this is like auto mine, it will select things for you to mine. It can be useful, but it can also be quite annoying sometimes, so I usually variate, so if you see my cursor just change throughout the series, don't get confused by that. Torches, of course, don't work underwater. You need something called Glowsticks, which, oh, there's some tin right there, which Glowsticks are also kind of annoying to find. Because the only place you can really get them is in chests or by killing jellyfish in the ocean, and well, jellyfish are underwater and we really can't breathe. We can't breathe underwater, so it makes it kind of difficult. However, after later game, you'll easily be able to come across them. It's not like it's extremely cool. Another thing I want to show you, this stuff right here, this is a life crystal. Sorry, I should have lit up the area. Life crystals increase the amount of HP you have. Now, I'm not going to use it until I get 10, so I can duplicate it. So, got some gold right here. We can mine this up. So, oh, this is actually a big portion of it, and got some, like, what looks like the amethysts right after it. Alright. Also, I plan to try, like, maybe build a house every single episode, so we can get NPCs to spawn, because no NPCs will spawn if you don't build any houses. Ooh, we even got some more sapphire, that's nice. Wow, there's actually a lot of them, jeez. I didn't see all this much. Now, with these gems, you can make multiple different things, like different types of hooks and stuff like that. Yes, because there are grappling hooks in this game. Cave bats are very annoying because they're just so small and hard to hit. There's another trap right there, so... There we go. Seem to be almost done with Tungsten, and we got some silver duplicated, that's awesome. And amethyst as well. Let's start duplicating bombs, why not? They can be quite useful, because if you ever get tired of mining, you can just blow up holes in the ground, and then, there you go. That's actually what I do when I run out of places to mine. I go find like a big cave like this. Alright, let's continue. Alright, I think we're gonna reach Tungsten. We're gonna be able to duplicate Tungsten before anything else I feel. Oh, skeleton. Skeletons, they can actually drop their skulls, which you can wear, which are really cool. Because something you can do in Terraria that's something you can't do in Minecraft is... Oh, I can't just place the torch down, there you go. You got your armor slot, which if you put stuff here, this will be your armor rating. Like my armor rating is of 3 because I have crappy wood armor. However, this is known as your vanity slot, or accessories, or social slot. If you put stuff in here, for example, I take this house. Obviously, this does not give us any like upgrades or stuff like that. If I take this, see the reason why it's 3, even though this is 2, this is 1, and this is 1, so that would give me 2. It's because when you have a full set bonus, it gives you like extra bonuses when you have a full set on. Now if I take the wood helmet off and I put it in here, you see my armor rating still stays 1, but it looks like it's on me. Because you can actually, like, say you can have, like, really good armor you want, but you can also have really armor that just looks cool but isn't really good over it. So it looks like you look really cool, but you have the stats of the awesome armor. So that's something that's really cool, and that's why Terraria is extremely a great game in my opinion. I actually think Terraria is better than Minecraft. I just like the RPG feel of it, and just that it has so much more than Minecraft. And the games have their perks too. Oh yeah, another skeleton. Yeah, we can keep it less easily. Alright, there's some cave bats. They're annoying because it's really hard to hit them, but they shouldn't give us any problems. Alright, come on, this ruby. Oh, and it's been 26 minutes. Okay. I was actually just trying to make a 20 or 21 minute episode, but I guess I went a little overboard. Well, we'll continue this later, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.